Hi, I'm Captain Alfonso, and this is the Atlantic Marine Show. And today we have a very special guest. His name is Pablo Arzola, aka Guajiro Barbudo, and in his Instagram is Real Outdoorsman. Welcome, Pablo.
Thank you. So, thank you for having me, Alfonso. I'm honored
Thank
to
you
be
for
here.
being here, Pablo. Pablo has a great Instagram page, and he caught our attention, and we started working together. And if you do follow him on Instagram, then you know what I'm talking about. He has a 25-foot Mako, and in that boat, he's currently restoring it. How's that going, Pablo?
Slow process, but I'd rather work with great companies that can benefit from the exposure that I bring to the table, because not a lot of people have the money to spend on marketing, right? So I reach out to them. We work as a team. They help me. I help them, and I show the world on my social media platform the results and the quality product that they bring to the table.
How's the process going? Where are you currently by right now with the Mako?
My good friend Benjamin Bravo from Bravo Powerboats is gonna help me out now painting the inside of the boat, and I'm standing by waiting for him to make space at his shop to paint the inside of the boat. Once that's done, finally we can start doing the putting the boat back together.
You also had the fuel tank installed. I know this because it
Yes.
took us forever to take that old tank out.
And that was I'm glad we recorded it and we showed the failed attempts, because I'm not here portraying myself to look like this Billy Badass. I hope that's not a bad word for podcast reasons.
You're good.
But it showed the attempts that we tried to take and how we failed and how we actually successfully took it out. So other people that want to DIY, whatever you call it, your project yourself, they know, hey, that worked. I have those tools. I can try to do it at home.
The struggle is real. After you put the tank, I noticed that it went to paint. You did the outside paint of the boat.
Yes,
Who handled that?
South Nautica Marine, amazing people, their staff. I mean, every time I went, I had a hard time leaving because I'll be socializing, bonding with them. Amazing environment. So they did exceptional work. Wait to see that boat.
Nice.
Once you see it in person and you see that paint job, how it's flawless, the color that they picked, I think it was Snow White. That boat's gonna come out nice.
It's gorgeous. Also, you're working on the transom now. You should be putting a bracket soon.
Next Wave Marine, they hooked me up with a fuel tank.
Shout
which
out to Next Wave.
they went above and beyond. All right, they even did that gel coating, epoxy. I'm not sure what it's called, to make sure we give it that extra layer of protection for the fuel tank. They're hooking it up with the bracket at a fair price to where I'm able to install one, and I can't wait to get those Suzukis in stealth gray. That's what everybody on social media told me to get. So you know what? I'm gonna push for it, people. That's what I'm trying to afford. So that I can have a boat that everybody feels like they had to partake in the build process.
We're definitely involved in the Suzuki outboards. We want the.
You don't
the
even gotta
stuff
say it; they know.
Yeah,
You're the
I
only
know.
people to go to in Miami.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. We also helped him out with the trailer. His trailer was falling apart, and that's how I kind of got to know him at first. He was complaining about his trailer, that all his boys go fishing, but no one helped him fixing the trailer or maintaining the trailer. And I said, "Oh, wait, do you need parts? Let me know." He goes, "Yeah, I need a whole trailer," because basically it was falling apart. And the good guys here at Atlantic Marine, we did a deal with him, and we gave him a really good deal on a brand new trailer. So the brand new boat's gonna be sitting on a new trailer, which just makes sense. A lot of people like to skip the trailer part or really not take care of the trailer, and that's a very important part of the boat. To get to the marina, you want to get there in one piece. So please, guys, take care of your trailers.
And do not invite anybody with the name Kevin
Oh,
onto your boat. Okay, and keep them 6 feet away from your
it's
trailer.
always the Kevins and the Karens and the Katies.
Every time Kevin came on, something broke on my trailer. Mira.
So after that, we're bottom paint, outside paint. We're talking about the bracket. We talked about the motor.
Wet sound system.
Wet sound system by
gave me
Wet Sounds.
An amazing sound system for the boat. Shout out to them. They took a chance on me. I'm very humbled by them. You got JYM Marine. They're doing a lot of the electrical work and the installing of the speakers and all of that work.
In the console?
And they're putting on the console once we finally get it painted. Ben, ponte la pila. But yeah, I've been blessed. Okay. Miami has a bad rap for everybody wanting to just go around screwing people over and wanting to benefit. I've had people coming out of their way to help me, legit, genuinely wanting to help me, and I've been blessed.
Good for you. You're a good guy, Pablo. We all know that here. You go above and beyond. Not only did you serve in the military, you were also a police officer, and then on top of that, you're working, and you included us in this, which we thank you for this, is tournaments, fishing tournaments.
So I used to own a gun store.
Okay.
And I remember somebody came in one time and told me that the more life gives to you, the more is expected from you. Sure. And I built that habit back when I had the gun store. It was called Zulu Armory. And I would always donate to charitable organizations. I remember one time it was Christmas. We gave for domestic violence families. We donated a bunch of toys for those families that weren't able to financially supply some toys. Autism we've done before. The autism walks, all the events that we can partake in. That's just something that's in my nature. So this time, it was brought to me by Harold, a close friend of mine. He's like, hey, there's this school, South Florida Autism Charter School. Mm-hmm. They're trying to expand. It's an all autism school, and they're trying to expand for a center so they can offer services to people whose kids don't go to that school. And it's a reasonable budget that they're still missing to be able to accomplish that. And I said, you know what? Why don't we make a fundraising fishing tournament? I by myself can't accomplish this. But I know if I reach out to my friends and connect with my resources, we'll all make it possible.
Okay. Florida, what's it? Autism School?
South Florida Autism Charter School.
Autism is a real big thing. And I know a lot of families are dealing with this. I'm one of them. My nephew has autism, so it's in our family as well. I think I'm not even sure, but I think it's 1 out of 4 or 1 out of 3 boys are being diagnosed with this. Like it's a real big thing.
And it's tough, man, because we see it from the outside, and it's whenever we go visit, we see what that mom and dad, the family deals with. But we go home, unfortunately, like I said, they're stuck with that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a negative thing, but that is a tough burden for that family to carry on a constant basis.
100%.
So, shout out to parents. As if you're doing that, you deserve a medal. Probably nobody tells you you're doing an amazing job as a parent, but if your kid has autism, shout out to you, man. You're definitely struggling. I get it.
We get it. Tournament. Mahi tournament, April 27. Where's this tournament going to be held at?
So I'm making it a cowboy theme.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
It's going to be, the trophy's going to be a big belt buckle. So the Miami Mahi Roundup, and the captain's meeting is going to be at the PBR at Dolphin Mall. Zach's the owner. Great place. Once I started chatting with him about it, he says, no, you got to have the captain's meeting here. We're doing it. I want to be a part of it. So thank you, Zach. We're definitely doing the captain's meeting there. Dade County Diesels, I think I'm saying it right. They're going to show up that day for the captain's meeting, just expose it to all of their the truck community. So they show up, they partake in the raffles or whatever other fundraising little events and games we have going on there. Then from there, we move on to the actual fishing. Is going to be out of the Miami Beach Marina where Monty's is.
Correct.
That's where we're going to have the weigh-in. And we'll have the after party there. We'll have drinks. We'll have food. Have everybody celebrate. We'll have some parking reserved so that people don't have to worry about, oh, man, but now I got to take my boat back somewhere else and then trailer somehow to the beach. No, if you're there and you want to hang out, you can.
How does the parking reserve work?
They're going to cordon off a few sections, and it's probably going to give us between 10 to 15 boats guaranteed for us. I mean, after that, somebody else will have to finagle, double up maybe. We'll figure out the parking situation. I want everybody to be able to enjoy the awards ceremony and partake. We got a lot of cool items to raffle off. I have Wet Sounds gave me their Shiver cooler. So once you're done with this raffle, which by the way,
Woo!
you guys got to take part on their raffle. Once he's done giving his away, we're gonna figure it out so we can start doing the raffles off for that cooler. But we're gonna have a bunch of cool stuff to raffle off: fishing rods, GPS systems, bunch of cool stuff.
We have sponsors, which, by the way, we are currently taking in sponsors right now, and the more the merrier. Again, proceeds go to the South Florida Charter's Autism School. So this is a good thing that you're doing if you sponsor with us, because it's gonna go for a good cause. Right now, we have Atlantic Wellness.
They do the IVs. They're gonna be there that day at the captain's meeting. So if somebody had to fight off this monster mahi and they're feeling dehydrated, well, got you covered, bro. We got you
Right there.
We also have, again, the PBR, El Capitan. Every fishing tournament that I do, they're there. Last one was for fallen police officers.
Shout out to El Capitan.
El Capitan, oye, Andre, he give you 50% off. Ask for him. He won't give you the 50% off. But
No,
just
don't
go
believe
up to
that.
him and
Don't
demand
believe
it.
that. Don't believe
Be like,
that.
hey, Guajiro told me to give you 50% off.
Finagle him.
You have Miami Fuel. Miami Fuel's a close friend of mine. He's the one that helped me clean out my fuel tank and inspect it when I had mine to make sure that I'm not replacing it pogutu. And he has a son that's in the spectrum. And he's another reason why this touches my heart, because he's somebody who's taking a chance on helping me accomplish my overhaul of the boat. Coño, I got to make sure I do something to show my appreciation to my people. 94.9 with the Enrique Santos morning show.
Que hora, Enrique.
Oye, y Harold, you got to be careful. Enrique, be careful with
Harold Valenzuela.
That's my man.
Yeah, super nice guy.
You also have adjusting experts. They're the ones that if you have a water leak, a hurricane, something like that, they come out, they give you an estimate, try to get you the most money from the insurance companies.
Good. The registration fee, if you're just a regular fishing team, how much is that?
So if you're a sponsor, right, this is where my sales pitch now is to use sponsors.
Listen
right?
up, guys.
If you do sponsor on the Gold program, we do give you a free entry for you to be able to sponsor a team to compete on your behalf. And then you have the Silver package, which doesn't bring that. It just gives you some of the promotional stuff. But if all you want to do is just compete in the fishing tournament as an average Joe, it's $350. First place winnings for the biggest, heaviest bull. Oh, it doesn't have to be a bull, just mahi. You know, it's $3,000.
Oh, nice.
Second place is going to give you $1,500. Third place is going to be $750. Now, keep in mind, people, we can make the award that much more, but our goal here is to be able to donate as much money possible to the school. So some people might look at it like, oh, but that's not that much money. Listen, we're going to do our part to give you the best experience at the tournament, to make sure we have drinks, good food, good environment, good connections, good social environment.
And bragging rights.
And you're going to have that big belt buckle. It's a trophy, but you get to wear it. So now when you go out, you're hanging out with your boys, oye, aquí estoy, mira, I'm number one.
Ya tú sabes. Bragging rights, very important here in Miami. I don't know if you know, everybody here talks the talk, but can they walk the walk? That's the thing. How do you prove it? By joining the Miami Mahi Roundup Tournament. You can sign up on our website, AtlanticMarineStore.com. You just go in and you register. It's $350 to register for the tournament. Sponsors, we have the what is it, gold and silver?
Gold and silver. It's $3,000 for the gold, and you have $1,000 for the silver. If you're interested, shoot me a DM or contact Alfonso at Atlantic Marine. We'll reach that information out to you.
The captain's tournament is April 25th. At what time?
It's going to be somewhere between 7:30, 8 o'clock. I want to give people time. Since it's on a Thursday, go home, take your shower. You know,
smell nice.
Somebody's going to meet you up, wait for them to get to your house, and then you guys.
And then we have the tournament happening on Saturday, April 27th. When
sunrise will be line in.
There you go.
You can come out of whatever marina you want to. Okay? This is what I'm asking people. If you're in the Keys fishing and you don't want to drive that boat to the Miami Beach marina, you can bring your catch via truck, car, whatever, in an ice cooler.
A drone.
But record the catch and yourself with the catch, so that if somebody does tend to question this, you know, hey, look, this was caught. It's timestamped on my phone or whatever video, and nobody can question that.
And
this is a fundraiser. We're here to have fun, people. That's all
right.
this comes down to.
But still, it's still a competition no matter what. I mean, in the end of the day, it's a competition. Now, the mahi, is it being measured by length or by weight?
By weight.
By weight.
By weight.
So no, don't be putting weights inside those mahis. We'll be checking for that. I'll touch the bottom part of the belly.
Oh no, I'm opening them up, I'm fileteándolo, and then you're just getting the la cácara. Keeping the meat.
All right, man. So that's pretty much it. I think that sums it up. Do you have anything else you want to say?
Yeah, just let people know if you do find it in your heart that you want to compete, you know, from our behalf, thank you. If you don't, please help share the information because that goes a long way. That's all I can ask.
Remember, our objective is to bring as much money to the school for the Autism Charter. And we're not here to make money. We're here to help. This is just for a good cause. And I think what better way to do it than by having fun on a fishing tournament.
Doing what we love. This is what we love. This is what we do on a daily basis.
Absolutely.
And it's easy for us. Whether I fail in putting this fishing tournament together, I can live with that, man. I can live with that.
Okay.
I'm okay. Yeah. Because I'm trying to do something. Yeah, you could try to make fun of me. Oh, look, he tried to do something and nobody signed up. I'm okay with it.
Well, we already have people signing up, and that's something that I wanted to say. Don't sleep on this because we have people signing up, and we're gonna surpass the amount of boats that we think that we can take in.
Yeah.
So this is filling up. As a matter of fact, I have another registration signed up today already. Don't sleep on this. It's only $350. Sign up. You get to hang out with us. You know, maybe celebrities will pass by. YouTuber influencers that we know might pass by.
I had some Major League Baseball players come out on my last tournament. George Soler came by, hung out with us for a while. But yeah, we'll do what we can to make sure you have a great time. There'll be a bucket. You know, we'll have a bunch of goodies. Again, the raffle tickets, we'll have a bunch of stuff. Gift cards from certain, from a Capitan.
Nice.
Crook and Crook told me they were going to give me a couple. Like I said, last time we had some GPSs to give away, some really nice, expensive fishing rods, Cito gift certificates. We had a bunch of stuff left, and we plan on doing the same and then some this time around.
Please, if you do sign up, we want you to fish responsibly. Try to have a designated driver, no drinking and driving. That's a real thing. You can get a DUI for that. And
BUI.
Boating under the influence.
Exactly.
That's right.
BUI.
And let's get together. Let's have a good time and sign up. AtlanticMarineStore.com. Again, we're sponsors as well, so we're really happy to partake in this. And we want to make this work so we could give back to the community and help out the kids with autism and their parents. And, you know, just
let them know they are appreciated.
And let them know that they're appreciated. So we appreciate you guys for joining us and for watching this video and for registering. Thank you for your support. Atlantic Marine.
Guajiro out.
There you go.